the Mathews V3X 29. In this video, I'm going to do a review on the Mathews V3X 29, and I'm also going to show you some of the new accessories and attachments that are available for the Mathews V3X series. In particular, they have a very low profile quiver that you can mount onto the bow and leave there, which is actually my preferred style of hunting. The sight integrates into the riser, so it does not add a lot of extra weight to the side of the bow. The arrow rest also integrates into the center of the riser so that you're not adding additional weight to the side. There's also obviously an option to attach a stabilizer. The cam system is very similar to what is basically what we've seen from Mathews for many years. It's an incredible cam system, so why change it? There's also a little tab that you can hook a strap onto for carrying the bow. So in this video, I'm going to kind of just draw this back. I'm going to test the back wall, and I'm also going to check the speed of this bow. I'm starting off with shooting the bow at 30-inch draw, 70 pounds. It actually comes in a little bit long. It's more like 30 and a half and 72 pounds. So the speed readings that we're going to get are going to be a little bit more than if we were right on at 70 and 30. But I'm shooting a 350 grain arrow, which is rated for the 70 pounds, 5 grains per pound. I try to observe the ATA standards, which is 30-inch draw, 70 pounds. So let's take a look here. I'm going to ease down. Okay, so it's probably 80 or 85% let off. It does come off the back wall as you would kind of expect or be used to with that type of a let off. Let's go ahead and shoot the bow. This is a 350 grain arrow. 344 feet per second, 76.1 decibels. Let's shoot another and get an average here. Duplicate 344 and 79.1. I will say too, I've been shooting the bows, as I've been reviewing them today at Palo Outdoors. I did review the 33-inch axle-to-axle Mathews VX3 or V3X, and when it's fully loaded, it does have a very different feel. Obviously, it's heavier, and because it has the stabilizer on it, it tips forward more readily as you release. So I just mentioned that it has a different feel because when you're testing out bows, if you're able to put some accessories on the way you're intending to shoot them, that also could change the feel a little bit and could change your preference from one bow to the next. I've been impressed with Mathews for many years. They've been at the top of my list every year as far as what bow I think comes out the best, and this is no exception. I think the V3X series is just a really nice bow. Mathews has been doing a great job. Let's go ahead actually and shoot this at a 450 grain, with a 450 grain arrow, see what kind of speed we get and decibel meter reading. .305, 75.7. Now 550 grain arrow for you guys that like to shoot a little bit heavier. .278, 77 decibels. For those of you who shot Mathews over the year, you kind of know what to expect when you get in and shoot one. So this year's no exception. I would encourage you to give it a try. Let's go back over to the home office. I'll go over some more technical details and some of the specifications and the data that we got from shooting here today at Palo Outdoors. By the way, Palo, thank you so much for letting me come and do the reviews here. They have a great selection of bows if you're ever in the area, a lot of accessories. They have fishing stuff, they have guns, and you know, especially if you're coming around Christmas time, Santa Claus is usually working in the back of the shop. Just kidding, Matt. We appreciate all you do. So let's go over to the home office and check out some more details on this one.
All right, I am at the home office and looking at their website. You know, I kind of showed you the accessories here in this video, which is good. One person asked me if it comes in other colors. Yes, all the bows, all these flagship bows have multiple color options. You can go to their website. Looks like they have about 8 different color options between different camo patterns and solids and stuff. I have on my data chart here, I have the specifications that they give, and I try to note what mine were. Like I just say mine in the column to give you the number I had, and maybe the draw. For example, the draw length range is 25.5 to 30-inch draw. Mine measured 30.5. It's very common for Mathews to measure about a 1/2 inch long. So beware of that if you go to a pro shop and get fitted, because if you are normally a 30-inch draw, you may actually want to use the 29.5-inch draw module. But go ahead and pause the screen here if you want to stare at the data chart a little bit. I'm also thinking I'll probably build a little web and give, I just might go on there and talk a little bit more about some of my own personal input and stuff. In the past, I've had pretty long videos, so I'm just trying to shorten them up a little bit, and I'll save some of that rambling for on the web page. It might be another month or two till I get to that, but if or when I do, I'll try to come back and put a link for it in the description. I'll also put a link for some of the types of products that I use, like brands of arrows, release, stuff like that. If you want to check those out, I'll have affiliate links. And when you do purchase through any of those affiliate links, it does help support my channel, so thanks to all of you who do that for me. I appreciate that very much. Once again, this was the Mathews V3X 29. They also have a 31-inch axle and a 33. Do they need 3 models with 2-inch variants? I don't know. But at least if you are very picky as far as which length you like, you probably are going to be able to find it in that slot. Personally, I'm a longer ATA guy myself, so I would do the 33. Plus, the other ones don't typically usually come in my draw length, some of the shorter axle-to-axle bows. Don't forget about some of the giveaways I do through my website. If you want to check those out, I'll provide a link for the giveaways page of my website as well. Until next time, take care and God bless.